We are live from Lakeshore Foundation in Birmingham, Alabama for the 2022 Tri-Nations Championship game between the United States and Great Britain. I am your announcer, Tommy Sullivan, the head coach of Lakeshore Demolition, along with
Chris Hall here. We have another exciting game for you. Championship game, as Tommy said. Great Britain and USA have played each other 3 times already this weekend. Great Britain won 2. USA won 1. USA going to bring the stronger lineups here, everything they can to try and win this game. We should have an exciting match no matter what happens here, Tommy.
I definitely think so. You're going to see probably more of the stronger lines this game because this is for the whole championship.
Shebang.
Yep.
They're coming out strong and they're going to come out to win. We're going to come back here in about 3 minutes with player introductions and national anthems. Please join us in a few. Thank you. Let's go, Adam. Let's go, Chuck. Yeah, Sarah. Newbie. Hey. On the air, let's go. Hey. Who's gonna be last? There it goes. Frenchie. Oh man. All right, we are ready. Players introduced. Anthem's done. We're having a competition between the USA bench over here to see who's going to be the last one clapping. Chuck French and Jim Murdoch over there trying to see who's going to clap last. We're starting lineups. Aaron Phipps, Stu Robinson, Ryan Cowling, and Kylie Grimes for GB. $1:15 away from the start of the championship game. Tommy, how excited are we here?
I think we're going to see a lot of Chuck Aoki and Wheeler this game.
I agree.
And a lot of Stuart Robinson, Nick Cummins, and Jamie Steed for Great Britain. This is for the whole thing.
Looks like we got Aaron Phipps to start with. You know, Aaron has his bright spots, and then he has his moments where you don't really know.
That's part of the learning process.
Aaron has been playing for a really long time and has some serious speed.
Yes.
Looks like starting line for USA: Eric Newby, Chuck Melton, Lee Fredette, and I'd almost bet $50 Chuck Aoki.
I would think you're going to see him.
Our referees for this afternoon's game: Josh Kearns from the USA and Cam Broadhead from Canada. We like to call him Cam Canada affectionately. Our head official, Bob Lopez, here with us. Looking good in a new WWR button-down, World Wheelchair Rugby button-down long sleeve shirt here.
Shout out to Steve Sturvis. He gave me a little text earlier.
Steve's always got something to say.
Oh, yeah.
Ball's up. Melton flips the jump over to Aoki. Aoki finding Fredette for a pick. Finds Newby, who tips it to Melton. Melton getting pushed around by Robinson, but Aoki for the try.
1-0 U.S. with 7:41 left to go in the first quarter.
USA quickly getting back into the key. Phipps challenging. Trapped by Melton, and Newby looks all the way across for Robinson. Robinson looking for space. Nothing there for Robinson. Cowling trying to seal the corner. Phipps posting again. Robinson still searching for space.
10, no dribble.
Cam Broadhead, our referee, has called 10 seconds no dribble on Stu Robinson. Rookie mistake there.
Yes, but if Robinson just pulled it out, they had the corner pick.
First turnover of the game. 7 minutes in, 1 minute in the game. Melton up the sideline. Cross half, going to be patient here. Probably going to look for Aoki. Robinson has been quick hands all weekend.
He really has.
Disturbing those passes. He got his hand in there and just knocked the pass away. Phipps able to pick it up for the try. So turnover to turnover. No loss for GB there.
That's right.
1-1.
6:51 left to go in the first.
Aoki following Melton. Half court, Aoki's across. Waits for another pick from Melton. And then just beats Phipps. Kylie Grimes was trapped in the key, so she's forced to call inbounder. This is not a good situation for Great Britain here. Low point inbound. They're going to try and get in between.
If the United States tries to deny this inbound.
That's what they're trying to do. Aoki down low. Fredette on Phipps with Newby. In the corner. For Phipps is turned away in the corner.
He didn't call the timeout?
He did not call the timeout, but it still looks like GB ball. Newby must have reached in there, or Aoki must have reached in there and knocked it off. I couldn't see. It was so far away from us. But the ball is going to stay in GB possession. Melton and Newby have Phipps trapped in the corner. Fredette and Aoki denying Robinson up top. Robinson breaks free. Huge inbound from Ryan Cowling. Nice bump right to Robinson. Robinson putting on the Jets.
Two with 6:21 left to go in the first.
Aoki following Fredette and Melton. Melton sets another pick. Aoki with Fredette leading the way. Try.
Coast to coast.
USA dropping back into the key again. This is their best defense with this line.
Yes, definitely.
Eric Newby and Chuck Melton with their height and their ability to switch. And then Lee Fredette is a monster out in front.
Yes.
Phipps and Robinson trapped in the middle. The ball can't move. Phipps trying to work. The ball's now moving. Robinson. GB forced into a timeout. Looked like Ryan Cowling was trapped in the key there.
Yes. You can only stay 10 seconds inside the key.
So that's first timeout for GB. Tell us about the timeouts, Tommy.
Each team gets 4 floor timeouts and 2 bench timeouts.
Bench timeouts only can be used when there's a dead ball or a change of possession. Floor timeouts can be used by the players at any time on the court.
Yes.
A lot of people like to call them get out of jail free cards. If you're about to take a penalty or turn the ball over or
they are nice to have.
use a timeout. Ball's in here. 15 seconds for Great Britain to score. Big hit from Phipps. Robinson looking for the corner, down to 4 seconds. 3, 2, pass to Phipps for the try right at as the shot clock goes off.
Very patient by GB.
Melton in from Newby. Back to Newby. At half. Looking for help. Gets stripped by Phipps.
No jump.
Phipps able to get the ball
The
ahead
referees are letting them play.
to Robinson. There was a lot of hands in there.
Yes.
Phipps and referees did not blow the whistle. First lead for GB, 4-3. Ball's in Aoki. Aoki jukes Phipps.
Nice pick by
Big
Newby.
pick by Newby. Melton up ahead by himself.
It's 4-4 with 4:50 left to go in the first quarter.
Ryan Cowling forced to call inbound. Lee Fredette had him back picked. USA looking to run a deny defense here. 2 down on Robinson. Aoki covering Phipps. Ball comes into Robinson. Phipps just turns up court all by himself. 1 point lead for GB.
This is a nice pick by Kelly Grimes on Aoki.
Melton with the ball, using Fredette.
Can't get around.
Phipps gets him stopped. Aoki
Forced to use timeout.
uses the timeout. Smart use there. They were deep in the backcourt.
Looks like Wheeler and O'Neal is going to be coming in for U.S. for Chuck and Newby.
Good time to get Wheeler and O'Neal on. Switch,
Give
for
Great Britain a different look.
yeah, it switches a pick and roll offense for a little bit more speed offense. 4:32 left in the first. GB up by 1, 5-4. USA's used a timeout. Great Britain's used a timeout.
GB's dropped into a key defense.
Aoki attacking, looking for picks from Wheeler and O'Neal. O'Neal has a corner sealed against Cowling. Aoki squeezes in for the try.
I think we have a contact.
Contact before the whistle has been a huge emphasis by the referees this whole weekend. Just about every game we've had both teams get their warnings and had players in the penalty box. So keep that in mind as we go along, that USA has their first warning already, as Aoki and O'Neal working in the corner against Phipps. Big suicide pass up to Cowling. Cowling able to get underneath it. Aoki
Illegal player.
tries to catch him, but man, 0.5 catch and score there. That's some impressive stuff
Yes,
from
it
Ryan
is.
Cowling. Oh, excuse me, Ryan Cowling is a 1. Aoki working up. Finds Fredette for a pick on Robinson. Back to Wheeler. Wheeler for the try.
It's 6-6 with 3:47 left to go in the first quarter.
Kylie Grimes inbounds to Robinson. Robinson following Cowling right up the middle. Aoki and Fredette in front of him.
Nice stop.
Robinson beats Fredette and Aoki around the corner for the try. Aoki to inbound.
They're sending Lee.
Nobody
Fredette.
sees Fredette. Wheeler gets a pick from O'Neal. Up to Fredette, who's dang near at the goal line.
That's a good thing.
The try line.
The drinking game is still going on.
It is. We're really trying to minimize the times we call it a goal or a score. It is officially a try, and those are posts. Kylie Grimes into Robinson. Robinson
we
gets
have a
rejected.
fumble.
Phipps able to pick it up down low. Back to Robinson. Across half just in time. Aoki out in front of Robinson. Aoki with the reach, Robinson with the try. 3:05 in the first quarter, 8-7 GB.
Josh Wheeler with the inbound.
Aoki gets a nice pick from O'Neal. Takes a huge hit from Robinson up to Wheeler. Wheeler contacted by Phipps.
Ball's loose. 2 low pointers.
Lee Fredette wisely uses the timeout there. Man, hands are flying, huh, Tommy?
Well, they're letting them play.
Good Lord. I thought a couple of those whacks that Aaron Phipps took from USA in the middle could have been called, and then another one that Aaron
he gave
Phipps,
a few out also.
Aaron Phipps just doled out a couple himself that could have been called. But, I really appreciate it when referees just call a balanced game,
Yes.
right?
And you try to test them early to see what they're exactly how they're going to call it.
Yeah. And if they're going to call reaches on one side, make sure we're calling them on both.
Exactly.
And if they're going to let them play, let them both play.
Let them play.
Right.
It's a championship game.
O'Neal into Aoki. Attacking with speed. Big hit from Aoki and Wheeler. Aoki has the call is leaving the court on Ryan Calling. So that will send Calling to the box and give USA a full 40 on the shot clock reset. Tommy, let us know about the shot clock, how that works.
Shot clock resets after each goal, and also if it's turnover or a penalty.
So the team basically has a time that after the ball is inbounded, they have 40 seconds to score a try in between the time the ball is first touched. Aoki willing to take some time here to let O'Neal set up on Calling. Calling going to call inbounder. USA going to try and deny the inbound here. They've got Robinson. Robinson turns over to pick up from Calling. Fredette working him down on the baseline. Phipps with the ball. He's going to have to put some speed on. Overthrows his low pointer. Calling. Aoki to Wheeler. Wheeler back to Aoki. And USA capitalizes on the turnover.
USA goes up 9-8 with 2:03 left to go in the first quarter.
Really perfect timing for a turnover there to help manage the clock at the end of the quarter. Aaron Phipps down low, trapped by Fredette and Aoki. O'Neal coming to help.
A little confusion on the U.S. defense this time.
Phipps found Robinson just there with Wheeler. Wheeler into Aoki. Wheeler and O'Neal now setting picks for Aoki. Wheeler across half. Aoki finds him. 141. Wheeler in a tight spot in between Phipps and Robinson. Gets facing up court. He's going to create some space. Get the ball to Aoki. 1:30 on the clock. 15 on the shot clock. Wheeler picking for Aoki.
Nice patience on the U.S.
Try at 119, 10-9. USA up one.
See if Great Britain does some clock management this time.
Robinson on the baseline looking for space. He beats O'Neal. Wheeler the only one left. Robinson with speed. 108. The common knowledge has been to score around 50 seconds or 55 seconds. Wheeler with a great catch as Aoki's pass gets him 56 on the game clock. USA with a 1-point lead, 11-10. Ryan Calling into Robinson. Robinson up quick to Phipps. Looks like a maybe.
He's going to score quick.
He's got it.
Yes. 49 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
So Great Britain effectively giving themselves a chance for another possession, at least 9 seconds if USA runs the full 40. USA has only used one timeout, so they may use one here.
Yes. Run the clock down
to
and try
score the last
get
goal.
Fresh 15 again.
The possession arrow of the next quarter is in favor of Great Britain. We'll see. Aoki just going to go ahead and score.
This gives Great Britain the last goal now. And possession.
Looks like they're going to do the one-man defense here. Double Phipps up top. Put Aoki and Wheeler down on Robinson. Wheeler called for the hold. Wheeler letting us know that
It was not an intentional
was
foul.
pushing backwards. Cam saw it as a hold. It looked like Wheeler's hand was on Robinson's wheel.
They should hold for the last goal here.
Robinson, yeah, going to slow
Try,
things
I'm
up.
Sorry, try.
The USA crowd getting loud, hoping to distract Great Britain here. Phipps at the goal line with 11 seconds left. USA looking to force him across. USA still
Wheeler's
has
going
7
deep on it.
seconds.
Now Josh is coming back.
USA going to try and score with that 7 seconds. Aoki on fire, gets a big pick from Wheeler. Wheeler with the ball at half. Wheeler. Aoki put in such an effort, he tumped himself over.
He did.
That's a good Alabama word, tumped.
Tump, yep.
And support staff's going to come out and retump him.
Retump.
As a shout out to Gumby there. I hope he's watching and he gets to see the retump. All right, Sully, we'll take a short break here and we'll come back for the second quarter. Great first one.
Looking forward to it.
Welcome back to the championship game here at the 2022 Tri-Nations Tournament. We've had one heck of a week of rugby between Canada, Great Britain, and U.S. U.S. fresh off a win this morning against Team Canada that came down to 1 point, huh, Tommy?
That was so exciting. I mean,
That last second pass from Wheeler was a laser beam, wasn't it?
it was. I almost forgot to commentate. I was so caught up into it.
And our camera guy was just so excited he had the right angle for that one. So GB making some subs here. Gavin Walker, Jamie Steed in. Kylie Grimes and Robinson staying. USA subbing as well. We got Sarah Adam, Corey Pudabaugh, Lee Fredette, and Adam Scaturo. I don't think we've seen this line all weekend. This is a new one.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad to see Sarah Adams in and getting some playing time.
Ball into Robinson. Pudabaugh and Adam both on Robinson. Ball's up to Steed. Adam Scaturo marking him. Steed looking in the corner for the try. Corey Pudabaugh, our inbounder. Sarah Adam with a pick from Scaturo. Pudabaugh running.
Nice.
Great pass from Adam
Great
to
pass by
Pudabaugh.
Sarah.
I mean, she couldn't have put that any closer to
No.
the goal line. It's a good thing Pudabaugh's as fast as he is.
Yes, you can tell they've been working on that.
Yeah. Adam and Jackson marking Steed. Jackson leaving. Ball into Steed. He's down on the baseline. Great pick from Gavin Walker to set Steed free. Pudaba's now going to put the pressure on Steed. Steed around Adam.
Adams with a reach. Penalty try.
Eric Newby calling for 10-second no dribble. He may have
Good point.
a point there. Sarah Adam following picks from Pudaba and Scaturo. Headed towards the goal try line with a pick from Scaturo.
Great take
Try.
by Scaturo.
All the GB players trapped in a phone booth on the baseline down there. They break free. They're all running away. Robinson.
Robinson got underneath and was wide open.
Somehow they got out of that. USA had GB trapped all in a phone booth down there in the key and was able to escape. And Robinson just put on the Jets.
Like Great Britain's dropping into the key.
14-15. 6:52 left in the second quarter. Huge
nice
pass up to Adam. Put it where nobody else could get it but her.
I mean, they have been on all weekend as far as their passing.
Adam marking Steed. Kylie Grimes picking for Steed. Kylie Grimes setting some amazing picks. Steed just riding right behind her break.
Coast
Steed,
to coast.
coast to coast again.
16,
Kylie Grimes
15.
and Steed working together well there. Adam following Jackson. Scaturo gets a pick.
GB wants the equipment, but they're not giving it to him.
She's still got forward momentum. Steed called for that equipment right away, but Sarah was in front of him. The play was in front.
If the offense usually has the ball in front, they're not going to give it to him.
It's a good time to thank the equipment staff and the medical staff that travel with these teams. They spend a lot of time with them and they work really hard. They have a minute to change these tires and fix these problems with these chairs. And without them, we really wouldn't have much of a sport, would we,
international
Tommy?
club level, we cannot function without our support staff.
And most of the time, they're volunteers. They show up just to help out of the kindness of their heart. And we can't say enough of how much we appreciate them. Robinson here attacking USA in the key. Robinson trying, Jackson tries, Scaturo. Adams backs up. Dropped over to Gavin Walker for the try. Scaturo running. Scaturo protecting now, waiting for help, finds Pudaba. What a quick release from Scaturo. And then Scaturo to transition on the defense picks up Jamie Steed. Pudaba on Robinson. Kylie Grimes with a pick to set Robinson free. Here comes Pudaba. Robinson on the sideline, up to Steed. Adam almost got a hand in there.
She was all over it. It's 18-17 Great Britain. 5:39 left to go in the quarter.
Pudaba with a pick from Scaturo. Gavin Walker's fast, but he's not going to catch Pudaba.
No. It's not a fair race.
USA running a deny defense. Ball comes in high to Steed. Adam on him. Pudaba on him. Switching, staying on top. Gavin Walker, Steed can't get out. Steed with a pick. Grimes gets across just in time.
Nice pick by Grimes. She opened it right wide open for him.
Keep in mind your player of the game now.
Oh, yes.
Both teams.
Low point.
Shout out to low pointers. Yeah, we can't do it without him. Pudaba looking for an inbound. Adams trapped over behind Jackson. That's USA's second timeout. GB has used 2 floors. USA has used 2 floors. Neither team has used their bench timeout.
I think think United States is going to be coming in with a different lineup.
Yeah, it looks like Liz Dunn is in the box with Eric Newby, Putaba,
And probably
and
Aoki.
Aoki. Yeah. Shout out to my my 2-year-old daughter at home who calls Chuck Aoki Aoki Doki.
Like Great Britain has dropped into the key. We have 5:12 left to go in the second quarter.
I think USA is down to 1 timeout.
I think so too, yeah.
Eric Newby comes in with a huge hit on Kylie Grimes. Liz Dunn seals the corner on Jamie Steed. Tie game, 19-19, 4:57. Big pressure on Jamie Steed from Newby and
Oh, yeah,
Aoki.
Got to reach on newbie.
Some of the ones we saw earlier, that's
It's a little different calling now.
a little questionable. Newby doesn't have a smile. I wouldn't be surprised. He still looks good, though.
Oh yeah, even from behind.
Ball in to Robinson. Robinson.
Newbie calls for the inbound.
So I need to correct myself here. USA has 1 timeout left. GB has 3. Ball's in Aoki. Putaba free. The USA going to go ahead and
Peter Ball looked like he asked for a different ball. I guess it's a little sweaty.
the USA has Steed back. Liz trying to find Grimes. Ball's into Robinson. Big pick from Gavin Walker. Robinson coming with speed. Gets around Aoki for the try.
21-20, Great Britain. 4:18 left to go in the second quarter.
Newby looking for a place to go with the ball.
Great Britain with a nice denied defense. 10 seconds, no touch.
Newby miscommunication there with Putaba. He thought Putaba was going to turn up court, and Putaba turned down. Corey and Aoki on Robinson. Jamie Steed coming down low. Huge pass up to Robinson from
Very
Walker.
nice pass.
Robinson with the try. GB with their first 2-point lead, 22-20. Aoki following Putaba. Aoki finds Putaba after the nice pick for the try.
22-21, Great Britain.
4:40 left here in the, or 4:04, excuse me, in the second. Ball's into Jamie Steed. Jamie Steed going to be under pressure. Walker sets a pick for him. Robinson picks off Putaba, and it's 3-on-1. Steed with the try. Newby looking to get the ball in. Robinson able to deny Putaba. Ball's in Aoki. Newby sets a pick. Aoki gets free. Robinson doesn't know that Aoki's coming. Doesn't matter. It's 3-on-1.
Still got to communicate.
Gavin Walker finds Jamie Steed. Jamie Steed around the backside of Kylie Grimes. Put a ball on him hard.
Great.
Put a ball on Steed. Pass up to Robinson.
Oh, on top of him. Gonna be a hold.
Aoki thought he might as well, if he's going to hold, he might as well try and get the jump. So Chuck Aoki would be going to the penalty box there. A lot of people ask, He's on the ground. Why does he go to the penalty box? Well, Tommy?
Well, that's illegal advantage.
He put his hands on Stu Robinson, on his chair, on his person.
Yeah.
I think pretty much all over him at
Pretty
that
much.
point. So they had a pretty good call by the refs, that foul there.
Go to a club, you have to pay for that.
Gavin Walker into Robinson. We had some subs come in there. Wheeler and O'Neal come back in. Aoki calls inbound.
24-22 Great Britain with 3:16 left to go in the second quarter.
Wheeler, big hit from Robinson. Wheeler waiting for Fredette. Finds O'Neal. O'Neal.
Timeout. That would be the last timeout on the floor.
It was a good timeout for O'Neal. He had, Jamie Steed and Robinson
he didn't have
on him.
much, a lot of outlets on that one.
He was turned away from the front
smart
court.
play on Great Britain, turning him away, putting
Yeah.
his back to the action.
So Great Britain was still with 3 timeouts. USA with 2 bench timeouts. Great Britain also has 2 bench timeouts.
It could be huge in the second half.
It was a game against Canada this weekend where USA used all 4 of their timeouts in the first quarter and still ended up winning the game.
Well, you can't take them home with you. So.
O'Neal finds Wheeler. Wheeler trying to get out of the sideline here. Wheeler deep to Aoki.
Oh, nice tip.
What a miracle catch by Aoki. Unbelievable to grab that out of the air,
And
pop it to
And
himself.
control his chair at the same time.
Quick pass from Steed to Robinson. Robinson going to take a couple dribbles here.
Set up the defense. Well, actually, they're dropping to the key. 25-23 Great Britain.
Aoki setting up his offense here, getting some direction from Coach Delagrave. Aoki attacking as Wheeler and O'Neal setting good picks.
Very nice pick.
And then the transition from Lee Fredette here to jump right on Jamie Steed. And then they decide to drop it in the key. Ball's coming quickly. Ball's at half. Robinson wants to attack quickly. They're all kind of trapped together, GB. They spread out. Robinson attacks again. Gavin Walker trying to get in the corner. He can't. O'Neal holds on Robinson. Fight between O'Neal and Robinson.
Yeah.
Out and in is the call. No try.
Very nice defense.
Turnover.
That was the Josh O'Neal show right there.
That's some serious strength from Josh O'Neal against Robinson there. O'Neal inbounding in the corner. Finds Wheeler. Finds Aoki, who has Fredette out with him. Chuck just going to put the hammer down here and beat Steed. Finds Fredette again. Aoki has a double from Steed and Walker. Need to run a pick and roll here. Here comes Lee with the pick. Up to Wheeler. Wheeler for the try. 1:30 on the game clock. 25-25, tie game.
USA dropping back into the key.
Josh O'Neal still trapped in the corner with Kylie Grimes.
That's going to be an interesting key defense.
O'Neal working his way out.
He's not giving it up.
O'Neal out.
There he is.
Robinson attacks the middle. Try for Stu Robinson. Aoki following Wheeler. O'Neal all by himself. O'Neal puts on the speed, trying to get away from Robinson, protecting the ball as he's
Got a
hammered.
reach on Robinson.
That's going to reset the 40. For,
See if USA uses the time to.
Robinson in the box. But sounds like USA is going to try and score quickly here to set up last goal. USA does have the possession arrow for the next start of the third quarter. So they really want to have last goal here. Aoki scores at the 104 mark. Looks like we strong deny here. O'Neal and Fredette have Steed out. Aoki down low denying Walker. Wheeler with him. Kylie Grimes the only place to go with the ball.
Give and go.
Kylie Grimes, impressive there.
Yes.
Takes a huge hit from Wheeler and still able to get the ball back to Robinson for the try.
But she still made the pass.
55 seconds. Aoki following Wheeler and Fredette up the middle. Aoki in for the try. 41 seconds.
1.6 second difference on the shot and the game clock.
1.6 second. USA has guaranteed themselves at least 1.6 seconds to get the ball back, even if GB uses the full 40. Ball's into Robinson.
The wheel out there.
Looked like Gavin Walker has the flat. Now it's a corner inbound for GB.
And no reset on the shot.
Not an offensive equipment, nope. Correct. Yeah, thank you, Sully. So USA going to try and set up what they're calling a deny dome here. 3 players just building a dome around the inbounder, not letting anybody in there to get the ball. Robinson all the way down on the baseline. Trap by Aoki O'Neal. Pass up to Gavin Walker. Gavin Walker gathers. Attacked by Wheeler at half. Timeout.
Like a little confusion on Great Britain on that one.
Looked like to me Gavin Walker was expecting Jamie Steed to go across half and be his outlet man.
Yes, to get it past the 12-second call.
GB still having 2 timeouts left, 28 seconds left. Jamie Steed. 21 on the shot. Robinson with the ball.
15.
GB going to run as much time off the clock here as possible.
10 seconds.
USA in the key.
Score with 5 seconds.
GB has left 6.6 seconds left. Up to Aoki across half court. Aoki out pushing Steed. 3, 2, 1. Try. USA with 0.8 seconds on the clock. And Aoki doesn't even have his arm sleeve on because Steed ripped it off.
Stu went for the reach instead of chair position. They cost him the goal.
I don't know if you can hear this crowd, but it is absolutely nuts in here. Halftime finishes with a tie score, 28-28. We've got a 10-minute break. Man, Tommy, great game so far.
Can't wait to get back to it.
We expect a heck of a lot more of it in the second half. We'll see you in about 9 minutes. Welcome back to the 2022 Tri-Nations Invitational Championship Saturday. Tommy, how excited are we?
Hey, it's been 2 great games so far. I mean, that's all you could ask for in a championship Saturday.
Both teams here fighting for the championship, the medal, the hardware, the take home. We got 2 8-minute quarters left. 16 minutes.
I think something we got to look at first strategy-wise. USA has no more timeouts left. That's going to make things difficult if they get trapped in the backcourt.
It always does. Like we said, those are basically get-out-of-jail-free cards that are going to help you not have a turnover or not have a 12-second violation. GB, so with 2 timeouts. USA will have first possession here, scoring at home, as we call it, trying at home. Coming back with the same line here. Wheeler, Aoki, O'Neal, Fredette. For GB, we've got Robinson, Walker, Steed, and Kylie Grimes. Josh Kern's got lots to say to the USA players here as we're coming inbound. Our head official. O'Neal with the inbound. Aoki directing his offense here. Robinson directing his defense. Aoki right down the middle. Plenty of room created by Wheeler there. 1-point lead. 13 seconds gone in the third. Ball's into Robinson. Robinson looking for space. Walker running down the sideline. O'Neal and Aoki catch up with Robinson. USA down in the key. Walker seals the corner. Robinson for the try.
29-29. 7:32 left to go in the third.
Ball's into Wheeler. Wheeler finds Aoki, Walker, and Steed on him. Steed for
nice
with
pick.
just
Nice
enough of a pick. Wheeler.
Nice pick and nice spacing on that.
Wheeler for the try. Gavin Walker. Robinson
USA's
trapped
doing a
in the corner. Nowhere to go with the ball. Hands in his face. Finds Jamie Steed. Steed trapped on the sideline.
Look right there. Use the time. There it is. Gives
GB
Great
down
Britain
to 1.
timeout left on the floor. USA, they're running a double-double with Fredette coming off, picking up the inbounder.
There's such quick switches. When you see Robinson trapped in the corner, he's got to find Steed, and then Fredette and O'Neal just swarming. Subs on for USA. Full Sail, Putaba, Jackson, Scaturo, and Adam. Robinson with the ball, covered by Jackson and Putaba. Gavin Walker trying to set a pick for Robinson. Robinson up to Steed. Adam going to chase him down. Can't quite get there. Try. Jamie Steed.
30-30 with 6:52 left to go in the third quarter. Oh, picked off at the goal line by Robinson.
Scaturo looking for Putaba. And Robinson sticks his quick hands in there. We've been talking about it all week. Robinson has just got some fast hands. Ball into Putaba. Putaba covered by Robinson and Steed. Finds Jackson, 7-3. Putaba outpushes Walker. Up to Scaturo. Scaturo for the try.
31-31, 6:39 left to go in the third.
Putaba has an equipment issue. Gavin Walker finds Jamie Steed. Jamie Steed swarmed by Adam and Scaturo. Nice pick from Kylie Grimes to get Steed across half. Here she comes again for another one. USA drops in the key. Jamie Steed.
I'm not sure Adam ever saw that coming.
Ended up penalty try with 4 in the key. Ball's into Adam. looking for Pudabaugh, excuse me. Trying to get out on the baseline.
Trapped in
Gavin
the
Walker's
backcourt
got him.
with-
They got no timeouts
No
left.
timeouts. Oh, tip by Stewart.
Tip by Steed off of Adam into the hands of Robinson. Robinson turned on the speed, but Pudabaugh catches him up to Steed. Adam reaching. Big pressure on Steed from Pudabaugh and Scaturo. He's turned away.
Got the now jump.
Jump ball call.
Still gonna be
Possession
Great.
arrow in the favor of GB.
like USA's gonna bring in another line.
Coach Delagrave getting subs on Daly, Wheeler, Melton, and Jackson. Two five, 2-1.
Interesting line.
Ball's into Robinson. He's trapped by Jackson and Wheeler. Now Melton and Jackson. Robinson trying to back up. Now Daly's there. Walker to Steed. Steed for the try. He's going to take a turn, take a second. Now he's got the try. GB with a 2-point lead, 33-31, 5:35 left in the third. Daly
find
looking
an
for an
inbound.
inbounder, can't find one. Finally finds Melton. Back to Daly. Daly looking for space, up to Joe Jackson, who's all alone. Robinson going to try and catch him, but he's not going to
nice
get
pick,
there.
Nice. Low point love there.
Heck of a catch from Jackson. You can practice that. Big deny, ball into Steed. Steed up to Robinson. Robinson with plenty of space there. Robinson for the try.
Had Jackson playing back. He's not going to match up with that.
Pretty sure somebody else was supposed to be helping him there.
Yes.
Melton picked up by Robinson. Ball to Wheeler. Hit by Walker. Melton's across half. We're going to slow it down here, Melton. Melton gets it to Wheeler. Wheeler following Daly. 13 seconds on the shot. Up to Melton. Melton with the try.
34-32, Great Britain.
Bench.
4:43 left to go in the third quarter.
That's the first bench timeout by any team. GB has taken their first bench.
It's like United States is going to sub again.
GB looks like they've got some blocks as well. Subs for USA. Aoki, Dunn, Newbie. In for GB, Phipps, Cowling, Robinson, and
I
Grimes.
think this is their starting line again.
3-5, 3-5, 1-0. Score is now correct, 34-33, 4:43 left in the third. Ball
Newbie
is
with
into
a reach.
Phipps. Looked like a jump, but refs didn't see that one. Robinson picking for Phipps, sets him free. Phipps down the middle. Now he's trapped between Aoki, Pudabaugh, and Newbie. Back to Robinson. Robinson around Dunn for the try.
Nice pick by Cowling.
Newbie working Phipps. Ball's into Aoki, knocked away.
Robinson picks it off.
Aoki not happy about that. He feels he was fouled. Pudabaugh inbounding. We've got to move on to the next play here. Pudabaugh getting a pick from Newbie. Aoki breaks free. Aoki with the try.
36-34, Great Britain. With 4:44 left to go in the third.
Pudabaugh down on Robinson, Cowling, and Sets a
Oh,
pick. Sets Robinson free. Robinson half. Robinson turns left and beats Pudabaugh for the try.
Equipment Aoki.
Aoki needs a wheel. Three-point lead now for Great Britain, 37-34.
USA's possession.
Pudabaugh inbounding. Finds Aoki. Aoki with a pick from Newbie. Pudabaugh up court. Newbie up court. Newbie from Aoki.
Reach. Now jump.
Jump ball called there. Fortunately, possession arrow is USA's.
Still says USA possession.
Newbie to Aoki. GB in the key here. USA coming with speed. Big hits on Phipps and Cowling.
Illegal player. Penalty.
Penalty try. Newbie, Melton, and Dunn all marking Robinson. Bumped up to Phipps. Corey Pudabaugh all over Phipps. Nice pick from Cowling to take out Pudabaugh. Newbie now looking for Phipps. Long pass to Robinson for the try.
38-35. Great Britain. 3:13 left to go in the third. Meter violation.
So explain that to us, Tommy. What happened there?
On an inbound, you have 1 meter to give the inbounder. If you give up less than that, or you knocked into the meter, then it's a penalty.
It's basically an allowance for the inbounder to have enough room to get on the court, right?
Exactly.
And if you violate that space, you're going to the penalty box.
Going to the penalty box.
USA gets their subs back on. Wheeler, Aoki, Fredette, O'Neal. O'Neal to Aoki. Following Fredette, O'Neal. Wheeler wide open. Robinson, the only one up there. Wheeler and Aoki okay to play catch while O'Neal works Grimes.
Fredette coming over to pick the penalty box out.
They can force Cowling to inbound here. That'll be ideal.
Mm-hmm.
With the low pointer inbounding, there's a little bit less court to cover.
Yes.
But as we've seen, he's got one heck of a bump and
Yes, he
dang
does.
accurate. Double-double. The ball's going to have to come into Grimes.
Give and go to the low pointers.
Back to Cowling to Phipps. Phipps finding some space on the sideline. Beats O'Neal. Once Phipps gets ahead of steam, boy, I tell you,
You're not going to stop him.
Rolling. 2:37 left in the third. 39-36. Aoki with the ball. Wheeler wide open. USA going to drop in the key. Wheeler works to get back. Ball into Robinson. Now we're in clock management time. 2